Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be the speed build of the house that I will be using for my new Let's Play. I was heavily inspired by a house that I found on, I think it was like houseplans.com or something simple like that. So that's where I found that's where I drew inspiration from for this house. And I will link the house that I got inspired by below so you can all check it out. I really liked the way this turned out. And I will be using just a little bit of build custom content in this one, especially these doors from the Kitchen Stuff Pack by Felix Andre and Hattie, I don't remember, something like that. I think it was Harry, I'm not entirely sure. These windows are from the same stuff pack, because the house that I drew inspiration from had like basically these exact doors. So that's the reason why I wanted to use them, just to make it, because I like the idea of these folding doors where like you can open up everything in the house. So I'm just building the shell right here, adding all the windows and then the little outside wallpaper. I love that little siding wood thing from, I think that came with Eco Lifestyle, and I'm using that on both the outside and the inside, just because I liked it. I tend to use it quite often in my builds nowadays, just as an accent wall or something like that. So yeah, how you guys been? I think this is the third voiceover I'm filming today. My voice is still kind of fine. I'm expecting it to go to shit pretty soon, but we'll see about that. Because I've been busy pre-filming. This is gonna be pre-filmed as well, just so you guys know, because I will be going on vacation to Denmark in a few days' time. I'm filming this on July 3rd and I leave on July 8th. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly which date this is gonna go up yet, but it'll probably be up in about 10 days maybe or so. So we're starting to work on the kitchen here. I've been falling in love all over again with these counters from Island Living. I like that they look a little bit modern if you pick them in the right color. Like this white one makes them look pretty modern. And then I sized down the microwave there. I think they still work if you size them down, because microwaves in The Sims are ridiculously big. We all know that, okay? So yeah, and here's some stuff from the Kitchen Stuff Pack again, just because I love that pack. It's really great. If you don't have it already, I highly suggest that you do get it. And then I like the idea of having a higher table right here in the kitchen. These high tables came with Discovery University, I think. And then I found these bar stools that matched it pretty much perfectly with the bluish toned steel on the legs of the table. And then I had to expand the house a little bit because I really wanted an island, because I didn't feel like we had enough counter space for this house. And I really liked how it turned out. So I was pretty happy with myself for that decision. So I'm all placing the counters here just to have them exactly where I want them to be. And you see how I used that mini fridge right there? I like using that instead of a regular high fridge, because I like the look of it, like that it's all the same height as the benches. I think that's a pretty cool look, honestly. And like, this is a very small home. It doesn't count as a tiny home because there is quite a large patio area that I'll be building soon. So with that patio area, this house is like 104 tiles or something. So me making the kitchen bigger there made it not be a tiny house anymore. So yeah, I'm starting to work on the bedroom here, and I've been using a lot of these one tile sideboards thing as as bedside tables recently, because I think the bedside tables that we have in The Sims are like, they're big. They're so chunky and they're so square, and like bedside tables in real life are not usually that big. They're more like these sideboard type of style, where they're more narrow, you know what I mean? So I prefer using these. And then I'm starting to choose some curtains. And a nice trick with these curtains is to place them just a little bit higher than the window is, so that they don't cover it completely, and then it makes the window look a little bit bigger from the inside, even though from the outside it is pretty freaking tiny. And I'm doing a little bit of the same with, I'm using the same curtains in all the rooms of this house actually. So yeah, I actually can't wait to start this Let's Play. I've never done a Let's Play on my channel before, and I'm a little bit nervous to do so, because I'm not sure how much my style of playing will work as a Let's Play, because I tend to be very focused on like just having my sim advance in their career as fast as possible. I'm gonna try to do a little bit differently once I do a Let's Play, but we'll see how that goes. If it's shit, I might not even upload it. I don't know. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. I think I'm gonna start working on the patio area soon here. Yeah, just adding a few bits of decorations around the inside of the house first, just a few paintings. I didn't need that much, but yeah, and then I'm switching it out here a little bit, because I wanted the patio area and the open doors to face the water, because I think that's a really nice view to wake up to. I didn't want the house facing the other way, because over there is just like houses and the big water tanks that are in Port Promise, I think. So I preferred it to just face the water. Thought that looked very beautiful. I figured that, I mean, I wouldn't mind waking up to that view every morning. I actually really wouldn't mind living in this house. My dream, I have a little bit of an unrealistic dream to live in a tiny home, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's somewhat unrealistic because I'm not sure I could ever afford it. I'm not sure if I can ever afford having my own house, but for different reasons that I'm not going to go into now, but it's a dream I've had for a few months now, I think, at least. And I struggled a lot to find a stair that matched the little foundation that I chose. I couldn't find the right gray swatch to match it perfectly, but this was as good as I could get it, basically. So I'm adding a couch here, and I'm actually gonna turn this into like a fake sectional with this matching little ottoman. You can alt place it so that it looks kind of like a sectional, but it really isn't. And I think you can still sit on a few places on this couch. Not all of them, but at least some of them are still like seatable. So yeah, and I'm adding just a little bit of lights in here. And yeah, I really do like how this house turned out. I'm actually very proud of it. And as you can see, I didn't use too much custom content in it. It's basically just in the kitchen and with the doors. So if you do decide that you want this in your game, you can just replace those things with non-custom content items, basically. Like the big sliding doors that came with Eco Lifestyle could probably be a pretty good look for, instead of these folding doors. I could have used those, of course, myself too, but I really wanted these because I like the way they look. I think that's a tiny living bar table. I'm not sure if that's what you call them. And then I was considering adding just a little bit of railing here, but I ended up choosing some dividers that came with Eco Lifestyle as well, because I love all the vines that are on them. I think it's really, really cute. And they did match the wood pretty nicely. I have found an issue that sometimes when you change the lighting in the game, the swatches doesn't match anymore. I saw that in my cemetery build, because the swatches looked like they matched when it was nighttime, but then as soon as it turned into daytime, then they didn't match anymore. So I'm hoping that these swatches still kind of match. once you put this in your game and the lighting changes a little bit. But yeah, I think we're coming towards the end here soon. So yeah, just adding the mailbox here and a trash can, I hope, because yeah, I do. I always seem to forget those. And then just adding a bit of a roof here. I think I chose the solar panel roof tile. I believe I did anyway. Yeah, I did. So we're coming towards the end of the video here, and we're going into the screenshots. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye guys!